Millionaires aren't born, they're built. And the secret isn't luck, a massive inheritance, or a lottery ticket, it's habits. You see, the difference between the average person and an unstoppable success story is the small, boring things they do every single day. We've all looked at those people who seem to effortlessly climb the ladder and thought, how do they do it? Well, today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're going beyond the flashy cars and the big houses and diving into the daily discipline that forged that success. This isn't just a list of tips. These are 5 powerful, tactical habits that transform ordinary people into millionaires. They require discipline, focus, and a willingness to be uncomfortable, but they work. Get ready to take notes. By the end of this video, you will have a clear blueprint. We're going to cover everything from how millionaires start their day to how they manage risk. And stick around for the last point. It's the one habit that acts as the ultimate multiplier for the other 4. Let's get into it. Habit number 1, wake up early. Discipline over comfort. The first habit is non-negotiable for success. Wake up early. I know, it sounds simple, maybe even cliche, but let me explain why it's a millionaire habit, not just a life hack. It's not about getting less sleep. It's about winning the first battle of the day, the battle against comfort. When your alarm goes off at 5 a.m., every fiber of your being tells you to hit the snooze button. A millionaire doesn't listen to that voice. They choose discipline over comfort. Those early morning hours from 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. are the most sacred hours of the day. The world is asleep. There are no emails, no texts, no unexpected meetings. This is your high-focus, high-productivity block. Millionaires use this time to work on their business or their biggest, most challenging goal, not just in their business. They plan their day, they exercise, they meditate. They are strategically investing time into themselves before the noise of the day begins. So how do you do it? Start small. Don't go from 8 a.m. to 5 a.m. overnight. Move your alarm back 15 minutes every 3 days. Crucially, have a plan for that early time. Don't just wake up early to scroll Instagram. The moment you step out of bed, you need to know exactly what the first hour is dedicated to. Is it learning? Is it an hour of deep work on your side hustle? Make it count. Remember, the person who masters the morning masters the day, and the person who masters the day masters their life. Habit number 2, invest in learning, the wealth of knowledge. Habit number 2 is all about investing in learning. We often think of investing as putting money in the stock market, but the best investment you can ever make is in your own mind. Your net worth is directly tied to your self-worth and your knowledge worth. The winners are separated from the average by their relentless consumption of information. Think about it. If a book costs $20, but it gives you a 5-year head start on a business strategy, what is the ROI on that $20? Infinite. Millionaires are voracious readers. They're constantly reading biographies, business books, and market analysis. But it's not just books, it's mentorship. You need to identify people who have achieved the success you want, and you need to pay for their knowledge, whether through courses, masterminds, or direct coaching. If you want to build $1 million business, why would you take advice from someone who's never built a $1,000 one? How do you make this a habit? The 30-minute rule. Dedicate 30 minutes every single day to learning something relevant to your wealth-building goals. This could be reading a book, listening to an educational podcast, or taking a high-value online course. Stop consuming endless entertainment and start consuming information that has a clear financial return. The world is constantly changing, and your skills have an expiration date. Millionaires understand that the moment you stop learning, you start shrinking your earning potential. Habit number 3, multiple income streams, the shield of diversification. Habit number 3, multiple income streams. This is the habit that shifts you from being a consumer to being an owner. Relying on a single income source is the riskiest financial decision you can make. It means one boss, one job, or one market shift can wipe out your entire security. Millionaires hate risk, which is why they diversify. They don't just work for money, they make their money work for them. The average millionaire has 7 distinct streams of income. That doesn't mean 7 jobs. It means creating systems that pay you passively or semi-passively. This includes things like rental income from real estate, dividend income from stocks, royalties from a digital product like an ebook or a course, affiliate income from recommending products, or a completely separate side hustle business. Your goal this week is to identify your second stream. Don't worry about 7, worry about the second one. What skill do you already have that you could productize? Could you teach a lesson online? Could you create a simple digital download? Could you buy and resell one item per week for a profit? Your second stream acts as your financial shield. If your primary job goes away, you don't panic, you adapt. Creating multiple income streams is not about working harder, it's about building smarter, autonomous systems that keep paying you even while you sleep. Habit number 4, networking with winners, the power of proximity. Habit number 4 is personal. It's about who you spend your time with. It's networking with winners. You've heard the saying, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This is not a cliche, it's a financial fact. Your friends dictate your conversations, your expectations, and your habits. If your friends constantly complain about their boss, struggle with debt, and see life through a lens of scarcity, guess what you're likely to adopt? Millionaires actively seek out people who push them higher. They look for people who are playing a bigger game, who talk about opportunities instead of problems, and who hold them accountable to their biggest goals. They understand that their network is their net worth. The people around you provide the ideas, the access, and the capital that can unlock your next level of success. So, take an audit of your circle. Ask yourself, does this person inspire me or drain me? Then, actively seek out new connections. Go to industry events, join professional organizations. Don't just ask for something, lead with value. What can you offer the winner you want to connect with? Offer your expertise, your time, or useful introduction. Be a giver, not a taker. If you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Get comfortable being the least successful person in the circle, because that's the growth happens. Habit number 5, long-term vision, the ultimate multiplier. This is the 5th and final habit, and I believe it is the ultimate multiplier for the previous 4. Long-term vision. The average person thinks in days or weeks. They think about the next paycheck, the next weekend, or the next quarterly review. Millionaires think in years and decades. They have an obsession with compounding. They understand that a small, disciplined action taken today, like investing $100 or waking up an hour early, doesn't provide a massive return tomorrow, but compounded over 5, 10, or 20 years, that small action becomes unstoppable. This long-term focus allows them to tolerate the discomfort and the lack of immediate gratification required by the other 4 habits. They're not worried about what feels good today, they're focused on building the life they want in 5 years. Here is your action item for this habit. Write down your 5-year and 10-year goals. Not vague, fuzzy goals. Be specific. How much money do you have in savings? What does your morning routine look like? What kind of people are in your network? When you have this crystal clear vision, you can work backward to create the daily habits that ensure you get there. That vision is your fuel. It's what gets you up early. It's what drives your learning. It's what helps you say no to a short-term distraction for a long-term win. So there they are. The 5 habits that forge a millionaire. Wake up early, choosing discipline. Invest in learning, growing your value. Multiple income streams, building financial shields. Networking with winners, elevating your circle. And long-term vision, the ultimate multiplier. These 5 habits are not just tips, they are tools. They are available to you right now, today. Wealth is not a destiny, it's a decision. Decide to be disciplined. Decide to be a constant learner. Decide to be the driving force in your own life. Start practicing one of these today, and you'll see your life transform. Don't wait for luck. Drive your dream. If this blueprint inspired you, hit the like button, subscribe for more content on building real wealth, and tell me in the comments below which of these 5 habits are you going to implement starting tomorrow morning. Let me know. I read every comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.